Satyabama Institute of Science and Technology.
Hello everyone, my name is T.G. Ruby Angel, Assistant Professor, Department of IT, School of Computing. Here we are going to discuss about function in R programming. Mainly R programming is used in data analytics, statistical programming, and it is also used for researchers. So here we are going to discuss about the function. So function is a set of statements that is organized to perform a specific task. R programming contains inbuilt function as well as user-defined function. User-defined function is already stored in the library. The user can also create its own function. It can be used in anywhere in the program. So the keyword of function or the syntax of function is it contains the function name, that is a user-defined name. It is followed by a function which is a keyword. It contains the set of arguments. It is to send the values to the program. It contains different parts. Function name. It is the actual name of the function. It can be used in the object with its name. And also it contains arguments. Arguments nothing but it's a placeholder. It is used to pass the value to the function. So function body, it is specific. It is to specify the specific task that is to be or logic to be performed in the program. Return value, it is used to return the variables or values to the function. R programming has many input function that is already stored in the library. So it is some examples are it contains a sequence mean is going to return the mean of different values. Then maximum, in order to find the maximum values, we can able to use the max. Then sum, if you want to find out the sum of different values, we can use the sum function. And also paste also, it is also one of some function. Like this, it contains many different functions, input functions. It contains in already it is stored in the program. So it can be directly called by the user. So example, if you want to get the sequence of the, if you want to print 32 to 44, we can use the sequence SCQ as a function. So it can be printed as it is from 32 to 44. It can be printed. If you want to find the mean of 25 to 38, 82, it is going to give the mean of the particular values. Then if you want to find the sum of numbers from 41 to 68, it will give the result of that. So these are the user defined, or you can see it as a inbuilt functions. So user defined function is the user is going to create its function, and it also can be used like a built-in function. So example is, so it can be a new dot function is a user name, that is user defined name, and followed by a function, it is a keyword, then followed by the whatever the task it is going to perform, that is logic, it is given inside the braces. So inside the bracket. So if you want to find out the square of the numbers, yes, we are going to print it. So the function can be called with an argument or without an argument, also with the default arguments. The default value can be also passed within the function. The arguments to a function can be specified in the same sequence or in a different sequence also. So it can be used with values. Values can be defined in the particular arguments. Plus, if you want to give the same value or with the default value also, we can be able to change it. So here an example, calling a function, how to call the function. So an example is given. So new dot function, it is a user defined name followed by keyword. The logic, here we are going to, after specifying the function, we are going to call the function using the function name. So new dot function of 6 means the value will be passed to the particular function, it will be calculated, and we will get the result output. Here another type is calling a function without an argument. So with empty arguments also we can able to call the function. So here the same example we can able to give, that is we are calling the function, we can able to pass it whatever values is given in the logic, it can be printed without an argument. So it is calling a function with the argument values. Here we are going to specify the values to each and every variables. So here in the calling function we are going to give the values to A, B and C. So all these values 11, 5 and 3 will be passed to the function, and based upon that value it will be calculated and it will give the result. Calling a function with the default argument. Here after specifying the function we are going to give the values, default values to the function. So whatever values is contained, the initial value will be replaced by the values given in the calling function. So 9 and 5 will be replaced in this 3 and 6 and it will be calculated and give the result. Next we are going to see about inline function. So inline function is a small function. So instead of using, if you want to do the function is if it contains a single logic or small logic means we can give it as an inline itself without using braces and all. So for that we are using the inline function. Here an example. So here we are going to function is the keyword. Here we are going to give the logic in the same line itself. So it is a symbol, so as it is said to be inline function. In the same line we are going to give it, so it will be printed. The value will be passed in the particular printf itself. So the value will be passed and it will be printed. We are going to say about pipe. So pipe is an operator that is used in R programming. The output of one function can be given as the input of another function. That is use of pipe. It allows it is like a chain. Okay, it is going to together that we can able to get the result from one step to another step. So this is a symbol to use the pipe. So here percentage greater than symbol and percentage is a symbol used for pipe. So an example using pipe, here we are going to give add multiplication and division. So add 2, 4. So this result will be passed to the multiplication, and then we can able to pass to the another next statement. So after that we will be getting the result as 24. Thank you.